time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest, energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire, my desire's taking over, not tired, I'm inspired, rewired. I know just what is required, my brain knows how to decipher. The message is looking brighter, already paid up the piper. My game is getting much tighter, I feel my body on fire. Now it's game time, all the practice to prepare for this main time. I could do anything, that's my baseline. Go ahead and do you, I'ma make mine. You gon' read me in the headlines, always go up, I don't know a decline. On the glow up, getting better with time. Yeah, I'm about to hit my prime.
The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend, and we know what we represent.
So we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Hardcore Sports Network presents the NFL Sunday Morning Show, episode 12. I'm here with my guys, Philly Halftime, AK, Football Talk with Bo, and the other guy. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Doing good,
man. Good. Been doing other guy things, you know.
You know, whenever I think of the term the other guys, I think of the Will Ferrell movie, The Other Guys. And so all I see is Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, and Tyler.
I'll take that.
You'll take that? All right. We all know Halftime's a big Will Ferrell fan, but that's besides the point.
I don't know what movie you're talking about, so there you go.
All right. Tyler, you ready for this news?
It's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
No. Anything with Will Ferrell is not a good movie. He's horrible.
All right. So, Tyler, you ready for this new segment? You want to?
Oh, we're starting with it? All right.
Yeah, we'll start off with it.
What the hell are we doing?
Good morning, Blaze.
All righty. Welcome to Tyler's Trivia Trials.
Jesus.
It's too early in the morning to do trivia, damn it.
Oh, we're doing trivia again. It's happening.
All right, go for it.
So,
He's banned. Hey, he's banned from morning show.
We talked about who was the only NFL player to win NFL MVP and Rookie of the Year, and it was Jim Brown.
Yeah.
This year, we're going to stick with the older school vibes.
You mean this week?
Yes, this week.
Dumbass.
So, today's question. What are the only two teams in the NFL that are still in existence when the NFL first started?
Oh.
There was exactly two teams.
Are you meaning by themselves?
Yeah, so they are the original two teams from the NFL's first inaugural season. There's only two teams left that were one of the original teams.
Tyler, I know.
Jeez, I wonder how you know.
One, I believe one was the Dallas Cowboys.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm wrong?
That
Yep.
is, you are wrong.
Uh,
I'll let you try and take a shot at the second one, though. So the only hint is that's one team from the AFC and one team in the NFC currently.
Remember, this is from the other guy, so.
wait a minute. John,
won't.
Huh?
It's either the Lions or the Bears.
Maybe the Bears.
Wait, hold on. Tyler, what's the name of this segment again so I can make it into a banner?
Tyler's Trivia Trials. We go with alliteration where we
You don't
can.
need a banner. He's banned after today. No, I'd have to say for the NFC, it's either got to be the Lions or the Bears. probably completely fucking wrong about that one.
Well, the
And
Lions are from what 38, so
yeah, that wouldn't work. Trying to think.
Oh, this is fun. I'm just
And I'm
gonna
not-
wait.
See, I'm not even googling it, so it's just
Yeah,
I think the Bears have to be one of them.
yeah. I think.
So are
And
we
then-
going with the Bears being
I
one
was
of them?
gonna say Buffalo, but that can't be it.
Yep, Blaze. Triple T. Triple T.
Rips.
Tyler, how do you feel about that?
Triple T. I'll take triple T's.
AFC.
There's a C team on here, yes.
AFC.
No.
Can I say one?
Shut
No.
up. Listen, if somebody gives you the answer, does not know, you can't sit there and go, I know it.
This man gets the Cowboys.
I did.
He did too. So I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
but I expect better from you, Mitchell.
I mean, would it be the Baltimore Colts?
Baltimore Colts is nothing else you would like to stick with.
Were
Well,
they?
I was
Because they were old, right?
They are a very old team. That is correct.
I would like to say. I know this is a stretch, man, but I'm gonna say the Chiefs. They just transferred from somewhere around like Minnesota, Ohio area to Kansas City later on.
Okay.
Dude, what's sad is 2 months ago I just watched this shit on YouTube.
What?
You know, and if I would have known Tyler would have woken up one day and said, I'm going to snap back into reality and get back on, YouTube and start a trivia content, I would have paid close fucking attention.
Who was going to exist again?
Oh my God.
Tyler, was it your idea or was it mine?
I think it was mine.
Who cares?
Look, somebody wants to be patted on the back over here.
Doing this at 10 a.m. You realize that, right? 10 o'clock. Some people have
use
kids.
that target of yours, buddy.
Some people have kids. Some people don't have their coffee till 10. So I'm not.
Your fault for waiting so long to get your coffee.
I mean, it's 7 a.m. here, so
Yeah, what the hell?
I was not expecting this to be the first thing we do.
Oh, it was the Cardinals were in St. Louis originally, right?
Oh, wait.
Weren't they?
You might have a point.
20s?
Yeah, it is Arizona, I think. You're right.
Tyler, Blaze said Cleveland.
Cleveland, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess for me, I'll go Bears and the Cardinals. I'll go that route.
Bears, Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm going Bears, Chiefs, just because I can't steal from Bo, but I think Bo's right.
All right. Tyler, you want to say or do you want halftime?
Did everyone give him? Yeah, to have time to
I was already wrong, so
So
I'm already wrong. I'm already
Mr. Bo is half correct.
half correct.
The Arizona Cardinals, originally the Chicago Cardinals,
that's
are
right.
one of the oldest teams in the league.
Yeah.
Other oldest team is the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say them too, man. I really was. If Forrest was standing out here, he would have smacked the shit out of me.
Yeah, they won the very first Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but I mean,
That don't mean shit.
doesn't
It don't
mean
mean great.
What do you mean that don't mean shit? They won the first Super Bowl.
Well, before it was called the Super Bowl, the Eagles won twice back to back. Here we go.
a lot of years later, right? Like, I mean,
All right.
yeah,
Now
the Packers make sense. The Packers.
No, they do.
Packers and the Chicago Cardinals / Arizona Cardinals.
You know, that's what screwed me over right there, man. Arizona being Chicago, me thinking the Bears, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what had me going there.
Yeah, I was half tempted to give a little bit of credit for the Chicago Bears answer. I'm like, but that's a completely different organization. So it's like,
Well, no,
Yeah,
and I
no.
remember that the Cardinals moved a couple of times. So,
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure Kansas City did too. That just must have happened later on.
Yeah, I think they didn't start. I think that was much later for them.
so what? That means the Bears came in roughly about the same time as the Lions. Then they're 30s.
I believe so. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, but Blaze asked, wait, hold on. Why can't I
Said
bring up?
one team AFC, didn't you? Yeah. Bears are NFC. Cardinals are AFC.
That's why I said currently one team is in the AFC and one team in the NFC.
I know at one time the Cardinals were in the NFC East. I get it, but that changed in '95.
All right. So let's just get right into AK's favorite topic. That was a good, bad, ugly. So, AK, you want to start off with
I'm not ready today.
that?
He's like, you just made me do trivia, and now you're gonna do this to me?
Dude, I told Ange this morning I'm skipping. I knew I should have. I wasn't ready.
Nice.
All right. We're going to start off with halftime then.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to school today.
All right, halftime.
Let's go with the bad. Last week I think the bad was the Washington Redskins losing to the Giants.
Yep.
I had to go with that as my bad. And the good, the Houston Texans. Everybody thought about them, and like they knew they had a good coach. They didn't know what that rookie quarterback was going to do. Nobody really knows about their wide receivers, and they're coming up with some wins. They might make the playoffs. So,
Well, I mean, they just fired a bunch of their coaching staff, so I don't know if that's going to be true. But
right, but they still have a chance.
true.
And the ugly Pittsburgh Steelers, because they just fired the offensive coordinator, and not blaming the quarterback. And he can't throw over 10 yards. Don't throw over 10 yards, but I'm going to blame the offensive coordinator. So I got to go with that. That's the ugly.
All right. Now
I'm
we're
ready.
going to. All right, you ready now? Let's go. Let's hear it.
All right, so first off, I'm going with the good here, and I'm going to bounce off this Thursday night game too. Green Bay Packers. I fucking told y'all Jordan Love is for real. How many times do I got to tell y'all this? Played outstanding Thursday night, but he also played a great game against the Chargers. Came out of that with a 23-20 win, and Green Bay's cooking right now. They got a lot of young players, and they all seem to be gelling at the right time. So I'm looking for Green Bay to make a move on Detroit here at the end of the year, since Detroit looks to be slipping. My bad is definitely, like y'all said, Commanders dropping to the Giants. Listen, I think a lot about Sam Howell. He's a great quarterback to move forward with there in Washington. Really like what the kid's got. He's going to have his ups and downs. We all have to realize, too, once again, brand new offense for everyone, because Bieniemy's offense is way different than anything they've been running there before. But all in all, Washington's doing their thing, and I like what they got moving forward into next year, but still can't drop to the Giants. And then my ugly, where was it? Ooh, crap. I had it. 1 second. My ugly was, the Jets, man. Listen, everyone has been talking about Aaron Rodgers coming back. No, man, just stay away. There's no point. This team is bad. They're very, very bad. And at this point, just look on the next season. So that's my good, bad, and ugly.
And actually, really quick, we got a new subscriber today, and that was Cool Cat Connor. Cool Cat Connor subscribed
Cool
to
Cat
our
Connor, woo, the newest subscriber. Woo.
Appreciate that. All right, Bo, you're up.
So I'm going to go good is the Bills showing they can beat a defense finally. I mean, granted, it was the Jets, but the Jets defense has given a lot of teams problems. And of course, they won the first game that they played against each other at the beginning of the season. So good for the Bills to come out and win decisively over them. The bad, I'm with you. The Commanders losing to the Giants. I mean, you just can't do that. The Giants team is a dumpster fire at best. And you can't lose that game, especially the way they lost it. It's not like it was close, last second field goal. I mean, 31-19 is you lost, right? So you can't do that. And of course, now they've fired a bunch of their coaches. Ron is going to take over the defense. So who knows what we're going to see out of this? I'm not entirely sure that saves his job, honestly. And then the ugly for me had to be the Chargers losing to the Packers. And the biggest reason for that is their defense, despite having a defensive head coach, is terrible. And they just find ways to lose. It's the same old Chargers, new city, same problems kind of thing. So I'm going to go with the Chargers for the ugly. And I think if they get boat raced by the Ravens, that might finally put the last nail in the coffin for Staley.
All right, other guy.
Alrighty. So, my good is going to be. Really thinking about it. I actually picked everything else except the good.
So, what about your trivia? Was your trivia
You know
question
what?
good?
No, that's ugly. You know what? I'll give credit where it's due. I'm gonna give my good to the Broncos for their 21-20 win against the Vikings. It's a team that's really starting to turn their season around and coming up huge there against a, while not as great team as advertised, still a above 500 team, and now brings Denver up to 500, so they have a chance to maybe sneak into a wild card spot if they keep playing well. Especially if Russell Wilson can actually at least keep moving the ball downfield. We'll see how well that goes, though. For my bad, it's the Kansas City wide receiver core.
We're going to be
I
talking about them
mean,
later on today.
Yeah, it's
Later on.
just if we're going to be completely honest here, I think that drop touchdown is the biggest factor from that game against the Eagles. That was a catch that he should have made, was in his hands, and he let drop, a la Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah. Well. All right.
And then for my ugly, it has nothing to do with the actual NFL itself. It has to do with NFL Twitter having to deal with the Cowboys fans going off about how it's their year. They're beating up on all these teams, and they are the scariest team in the NFL. Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, beat a team. Like, I don't know.
All right. My good. All right. I'm being a homer here. I'm going with my Eagles here. The Eagles got a good win against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll take it. And if we win today, if the Eagles if they win today, we become the first team to clinch the playoff spot. So if we win against the Bills today. Shout out to Cool Cat for that. And my bad, you know what? That's my ugly. You know what? I'm going straight to my ugly, and that's the New York Jets. I've been picking you for the last 2 weeks, and you haven't done anything. And now Boyle's your quarterback again. Yeah, that's my ugly and my bad. That's actually a tough one. You know what? My bad is the Cowboys fans. I'm not going ugly. I'm going bad. Because I make one tweet and they're all upset.
The engagement's high, though.
Right? Right? All right. Now, the Commanders did fire their defensive coordinator, Jack Del Rio. So, what's going to happen next? Are they just going to rebuild now and start from scratch?
I mean, I think that was probably what was going to happen anyway, right? I mean, this team is underperforming for what it is they want to do. they let quite a few assistants go now. So I figure by the end of the season, Rivera's gone as well, and it's probably just redo the entire front office, GM, all of it.
Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Next year, head coach of the Washington Commanders is the enemy, and the starting quarterback is Sam Howell. That's the way I see it going. That's why they brought him in. So yeah, that's my take on it.
I have a hot take. Belichick's going to become the head coach of the Commanders next year.
Interesting.
That's my hot take.
You better put money on that shit then on DraftKings, because the odds of that happening, bro, slim.
Nothing's
But do it, because if it happens, you're a millionaire overnight.
Right? The payout would be amazing.
The payout would be amazing. So I'd do it, man. Drop like $10 on that shit.
Hey, you're speaking my language. But yeah.
Okay.
Halftime, you got anything? You and I were talking about this yesterday a little bit.
Yeah, like, I mean, I get why they fired him, but you also traded, two of their defensive linemen. You know, like, you're taking guys away from them, but now you want to fire the defensive coordinator. I mean, you got to look at the head coach. And right now, as what I keep on hearing about the Commanders, I don't know if Eric the Enemy is going to be the head coach, because none of the players like him because he's so tough on them. Well, yeah. So I don't know what they're going to do, but they really got to blow up that team altogether.
All right, Tyler, you got anything to say?
I mean, it's just, I feel like this has been a constant problem with Jack Florio and his coaching career, especially as a defense coordinator, is that he'll come in, there's a great young defensive unit that he's in charge of, and over the coming years, it just gets worse and worse and worse to the point that he gets fired and the entire defense has to get rebuilt. He just doesn't seem to do well with coming into a situation that should be on the up and making it work, and he always finds a way for it to trend downward.
Yep. For me, it's just like I saw it coming ever since they got Josh Harris and Magic Johnson as their owners. You knew they were going to make some big moves coming up. You knew that there have been talks about them changing their names back. They're really trying to revamp this franchise. So for me, it's just like I saw this coming from a mile away.
You got to stop worrying about changing the damn name and freaking worry about the team itself.
Exactly. Get a winning product on the field.
Fix the team first.
Hold on. I'm going to make a plead for Ron here real quick, because I believe we all kind of respect Ron as a head coach. I mean, I do. The dude, in all honesty, he's not a bad head coach. You look at every player that's ever played for him, everyone says Ron is a great head coach. Okay, the dude's beat cancer, and he's a 2-time coach of the year. All right. If the Ball's job is being saved next year because he is coach of the year, then listen, I don't know if Ron is ultimately out the door. I mean, if Ron is a good coach, then isn't it ultimately he just has bad players? So I don't know, man. Like, I get the argument about Ron, but Ron hasn't had it easy in Washington either. We give these players credit for sticking in there and being tough, with the whole owner change and their previous owner and all the bullshit he put them through. Well, what do you think Ron went through being in there? He was the head coach as well. So I don't know, man. We'll see. But Ron's not a bad head coach, man. He really isn't. And I don't put it all on Ron either.
Bo, you were about to say something?
Oh, I was like, you riding a train? You punching people's tickets? What's happening over there?
No, dude. I live in a historic town, and it's one of the only places that has like a train track right across the street. So,
I got you.
Yeah.
Ryan, I got to jump out of here. Always great to see you guys in the morning. Enjoy the rest of your show.
All right. See you, man. Talk to you later. All right. So, what team is linebacker Shaq Leonard going to? Is it?
It's down to 2 teams, is it not?
I think isn't it down to us and the Cowboys?
Right now it is. But us getting rid of Derek Barnett, I think, is circling like we're in real good talks with him. Hopefully, we get him because we need him.
Right. We need something. All
Yeah.
right. AK, where do you think he's going to?
I have no idea.
Oh, really? You don't have any idea?
No, I don't. I'd love them to come here, man, but I don't know. We'll see.
Could you see
I really
Buffalo
don't.
doing it?
Anyone who needs a linebacker will do it. That's my point. Like, so we'll see, man. I mean, I would assume he'd want to go to a team who is winning right now. So that definitely puts us in a very good chance. That puts any team right now in a good chance. You know, that's in the top 5 or 6 of the teams right now. So, you know, I hope it's us, but we'll see.
All right. Tyler, what about you?
I could see it being mainly between the Eagles and the Cowboys. And I know that's one thing that's always talked about is the glitz and glamour of Dallas. And that's what drives a lot of people over there. So I would not be surprised to hear him become the next Dallas Cowboy.
How old is Shaq Leonard now?
Near 30s?
I mean, yo,
Mitch, I'll be right back. I got to switch to my laptop.
You're good. You're good.
So,
But, yep.
it was kind of weird that, you know, Leonard said, hey, in November, I want to have a meeting. He wanted to talk about his pay, getting a raise. He got let go. Like, what are you guys doing over there?
The fact that they didn't even try to trade him beforehand is what drives me even nuts. Or that they couldn't find a trade for him beforehand.
And then you had, but we got rid of Derek Barnett. And I'm like, that's like why I was circling him. Because as soon as they got rid of him, we actually got rid of Derek Barnett.
Yep. And I'm happy about that. I think all of us are happy about Derek Barnett leaving.
Hey, no more friggin' 15-yard penalties.
Right? And it means now that Nolan Smith will get more snaps. So, Tyler brought up the wide receiving core for the Kansas City Chiefs. McCall Hardman and Kadarius Toney are out for the versus the Raiders today.
Now, are they out because Andy Reid benched them? Or
No,
are they out?
McCall Hardman is on the IR, and I forget what happened to Kadarius Toney. But, yeah, they're both injured.
Like I said, this is why the Kansas City was going to lose to the Eagles. Their wide receivers cannot catch a football. And they missed so many chances. I mean, you can't blame it on Patrick Mahomes. Dude threw money. He threw perfect. Only where his guy can get it. Their guys can't catch.
Right. Tyler, what are you playing?
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Are you playing Fortnite?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Then what are you playing then?
With
Playing
himself.
nothing. I'm totally playing Madden.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You know, I can just go on Discord and see what you're playing right now.
No.
All right. Let's see what you're playing then. If you're playing Fortnite, I'm gonna be like so mad because we're gonna play later. Let's see what Tyler's playing right now. Tyler is currently playing. Oh no, he took it off. He said howdy.
Yeah, idiot.
So AK, McCall Hardman and Kadarius Toney are out against the Raiders today.
Sucks to be Pat Mahomes.
Right? Who?
I don't know. Maybe it will be
Who
better.
knows? Yeah, maybe the other guys can catch. I have no fucking idea at this point.
Maybe the other guys can catch a football.
Yeah.
The backups are the true starters.
Wouldn't that be some shit?
What's good,
Maybe
Randy?
you could say it's like the other guys.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Really?
That's the fucked up part. Like, that's how Kansas City lost, but everybody knew it. Like, Kansas City's wide receivers can't catch.
Kind of hard when you have 3 Nelson Aguilars,
Yeah, true.
Tyler made that joke earlier.
and that's fact.
Hey, Randy, if you're up for it, hop on, man. We can get your takes on these in this show. So, yeah. For the next one, Max Crosby is doubtful for the game against the Raiders, against the Chiefs today. I mean, there's injuries on injuries this season. It's getting
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries.
I feel like this is the most injuries in recent years.
I just think Kansas City's going to beat the Raiders because Kansas City's pissed how they lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
They got it. Like, Patrick Mahomes and friggin' Kelsey's got to be like, yo, we need to wake the fuck up.
Right. I don't know, man. The Raiders, didn't they win the last 2 games or something?
Yes.
So they're doing great ever since they fired Josh McDaniels.
They lost, I'm pretty sure.
The Raiders are going to win.
Do you have them winning the whole thing? Going to the playoffs?
Ooh,
Fuck no.
That's great.
He's like, fuck now.
I mean,
Dude, if the Raiders beat Kansas City, that'd be something.
that'd be hilarious. Tyler, how do you feel about this? Max Crosby is going to be doubtful.
I mean, that's probably the biggest piece for the Raiders defense to be losing. Because if you give Patrick Mahomes enough time, he will either find the opportunity to run or he will wait for his only good receiver, Travis Kelce, to come open, and that will gash the crap out of that defense. So I think that could be the big factor in the Raiders possibly not winning against the Chiefs today.
Isn't he like up there in sacks? Isn't he like there with Myles Garrett?
I do not know off the top of my head.
Yeah, but there's also a guy called Josh Jacobs and Hunter Renfro.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Josh Jacobs can run.
Yeah.
Kansas City's kind of weak against the run.
Who's their quarterback? It's not
Give him-
Garoppolo.
I don't know. It's yeah, no, is it Allen? Is his last name Allen? I don't freaking know.
I'll look it up.
I know he's a young guy.
I'll look it up.
Someone they believe in.
Let's see here. Come on, where the hell? Okay, we'll click here. Sure. It is Aiden O'Connell.
O'Connell, yes.
Aiden O'Connell. I mean, if you have Devontae Adams, I think you'll be fine, unless your name is Garoppolo.
Yeah. No, they'll be smart.
Yeah. All right, and now Amon St. Brown has been fined $43,000 for leading head on block. My question to you guys is, how many more fines are we going to get this year? I feel like we've gotten a lot. It's getting crazy at this point.
Well, that's what they do because they're trying to stop concussions. So,
I mean, is that really going to
I think that's overkill on the friggin' fine. That's a lot of money. But
I mean, for
they
us,
sign up for it.
For us, it's a lot of money. For them, this is like chump change.
Well, that depends.
Well, it is half his salary. It's
Yeah.
almost like half his salary.
Yeah. He's not making that much, Mitch.
He really isn't.
If you look how much St. Brown's making, he's not making that much.
Because what he was only a second or third round pick. He wasn't no first.
No, he wasn't a first. He was I think he was a third.
So he's not making crazy. He's not making no Jetta money.
So he's making like I think he's making like friggin' like $400,000.
Oh no, it's probably more like 8. But
then you got taxes.
yeah. No, he's still on his rookie contract. No, listen, man, that to me that I always thought those were like $20K. Usually you see like a $20,000 fine. So
Right.
I don't know. I obviously missed this one. I don't even know what the block looked like. I didn't see this one.
I didn't see
I'm
it
gonna
either.
definitely go back and look now because 43K, man. That means the dude. It must have been a pretty dirty block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to see it. But if it was nothing, bro, 43K. That's a little excessive.
Yep.
A little bit.
Tyler, you got anything to say about this, or?
I mean, I definitely do think fines do need to be heftier for leading head blocks and just head-to-head contact in general. Because one thing the NFL has been at least trying to promote, whether they're actually going to follow through with it or not, is concussion safety. And I do think trying to make it this way, hits like these are, even if it is nowhere near as egregious as some of the other ones we've seen, but trying to make sure that any and all hits like that are given fines that are fairly hefty, I think is something that should be done.
And here's the thing, too, bro. This reiterates what I just said a few weeks ago. If you're gonna fine these players for stupid shit, then you better start fining these refs for making stupid fucking calls out on that field.
Yeah.
I better start seeing $40,000 fucking fines to the refs when they call stupid fucking plays or penalties on plays that change the outcome of games or change momentum of games. Because if these players are getting fined for stuff, then refs also need to start taking responsibility for the stupid shit they do as well.
I agree with that one, AK, because fucking there are some bad calls in these games that are actually costing games. Just in this past week so far, I'm like, what the hell, dude?
Yep.
Refs are fucking horrible.
And Tyler, I still can't believe you said hefty. Now all I can think about is that commercial. It's hefty. Now that's the only thing I can think of now. Damn it, the other guy. Yo, what is up, Randy? Whenever you're ready, how's it going? All right, still getting set up there. So, I brought this up earlier in the morning in the show. We were talking about the good and bad and ugly, and that was Tim Boyle gets another start for the quarterback for the Jets.
Free my boy Tim!
Tim.
Okay, how I didn't actually watch that game.
I didn't either.
How good did the kid do? Like, what was his stats at the end?
Here, I'll look it up.
I didn't get to watch that game.
I didn't either, man.
I chose not
watched
to watch that game.
I watched it. I watched the game.
What was his stats there, Randy?
Tim Boyle it wasn't a great day for Tim Boyle and
No.
the Jets. I would say up until probably the last quarter, I think probably with like 8 minutes left, they started to have like their first big drive. They had 0 first downs going into the fourth quarter, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Holy shit.
And I think they had more turnovers than they had first downs going into the fourth. And then they finally had a drive go where Breece Hall was getting some looks and Garrett Wilson was getting some looks. And then they finally got into the end zone. And then it was like as if like the top came off or whatever. And then all of a sudden they got a stop on defense and they had a chance to answer back again. And then Tim Boyle just threw an interception. So it's no better with Tim Boyle than it was with Zach Wilson, to be completely honest.
Yeah, but when the players are going to the coach and they're saying, I'd rather deal with him, we'd rather have Tim than friggin' Zach Wilson. what's that telling everybody? Like, that's how bad he is. Like, they'll rather go with this kid just to say, all right, get the fuck off the field.
Now, my question to you guys is: when do you think Aaron Rodgers is coming back, or is he? Because there's been rumors of him coming back in like 2-3 weeks.
Well, to clarify that, because I watch a lot of Pat McAfee while I'm like sitting in the truck at work, and Pat McAfee had Aaron Rodgers on the show, and Aaron Rodgers even kind of was like surprised when he brought up, so December 2nd's when you're coming back. He's like, December 2nd. He's like, first of all, that's a Saturday. He's like, I wouldn't be ready for like even going for walkthroughs on a Sunday for the game that we're playing. So he's like, I don't know where everybody's getting this information from, but he's like, as far as I know for myself, and this is Rodgers, he said, he goes like, this December 2nd might have been like a behind closed doors. Like if I could start walking by then, great. But he's like, I don't know if I'll be playing football by then.
Right. If Aaron Rodgers comes back, if he does, do you think the Jets will be up there for like Super Bowl contention?
I'd have to say no.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Their O-line is garbage. Their O-line is complete trash. I mean, that's the reason why they're in the spot that they are in right now. With obviously he's a 40-year quarterback, but 4 plays into the season and they couldn't even protect Aaron Rodgers and he went down. So,
right.
No.
And they're already out. They have nothing left, man.
Yeah, they don't.
Like there's just no reason. You know, and secondly, I don't even know how people got that December 2nd shit, dude. Like, the dude is 40 years old. He can't heal like he could when he was 32. My God. Like, stop. He'll be back next year if they're lucky.
Well, the rumor was
I don't even think Aaron Rodgers should even come back this year.
Yeah.
Like, are you willing to change yourself getting hurt again? Like, yo, wait for next year. You're not going to make the playoffs anyway. So
now I
why
will
come
say
back?
this: if they were like 5-6 right now, or they were even close to, you
or
know,
that division, or their division was shit. Like,
yeah, exactly, or they had any fighting chance, then sure, I understand why you would make that, but he'd only be back for playoffs. You have to get to the playoffs without him. That's the only chance he would have coming back is like the first round of playoffs at most.
Yep.
What are the Jets now?
4-6.
What is their record now?
They're 4-6.
That's why they were saying in this game against the Dolphins, if somehow the Jets defense could hold Tyreek Hill and Waddle and them back, this game would be huge if they won it, because then they would be sitting there at 5-5 versus being 4-6. So that it changes a lot for them. Like AK said, now having that extra loss now at 6 versus being at 5, and Tim Boyle, Trevor Siemian, Zach Wilson, any of those names, if I'm playing across from them, that they don't scare me.
So that's why they should have never let go of Mike White.
Oh, and that's another thing that was kind of funny. So Mike White plays for the Miami Dolphins now. So at the end of the game, they put Mike White in the Dolphins to play against the Jets, almost as a rub and being like, "You guys should have never got rid of him."
Dude, like I said earlier in the year, man, if they were at all serious about making a playoff run, they would have went and got Carson Wentz. And I know that's crazy
Thank
to
you.
say it.
That's
But
what I was saying the whole fucking
there's
time,
no
dude.
way that I hate Carson Wentz. Okay, I do, but there's no way you can convince me that Zach Wilson is anywhere near Carson Wentz. I mean, I listen. I give respect to the kid. He's very athletic. He can throw the shit out of a ball. Mentally, he's fucked, but he's still more talented than Zach Wilson. They could have at least had a chance with Carson.
And that's what I was trying to say too, AK. Like I was thinking like about everything. I'm like, before the trade deadline, before even the after the trade deadline for waiver wire, they still had an opportunity to go pick up this kid. This kid was out there for everybody to have. And what happens? The Rams pick him up because they wanted something better behind Stafford just in case. And look what happened now. Now there's nobody out there. Flacco goes to the freaking Browns. And it's just like, oh my God. The NFL and the state that it's in, it shows, and it's clear as day that you need to develop a backup quarterback. You need a solid backup in these day and age.
Now, I got to ask you, is Cam Newton, I've been hearing he's wanting a job back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But listen, this is
No.
what I was just about to say that,
No.
Mitch. Here's Cam Newton saying, I'm still looking for a job, and they're all like, this is what all the NFL teams are saying. You're not
Well,
good.
still looking
No
for a
more.
No.
Cam Newton is
No.
done.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is at all. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, Cam Newton, sure.
Yeah.
Damn sure. Now you're just Aaron Rodgers and that guy. Cam Newton is not Cam Newton of old. You know, he's bigger, of course, but and he can still kind of run, but he's nowhere near who he used to be. You're only going to get him hurt behind this offensive line.
But do you know who else is looking for a job that has been looking for many, many years?
Tim Tebow?
Colin Kaepernick.
Bro, I had to kick you out for that.
Colin Kaepernick's coming to the Jets, baby!
No.
Well, you would
Tyler, I
have
gotta
better,
mute you for that.
chances with RG3.
Look,
I think-
you go look at Cam Newton's final year. He was 0-5 with Carolina. He had 684 yards passing in 5 games, and he had 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's going to be one-dimensional for you. It's just going to be RPO, RPO, RPO. It's either going to be him throwing it in the flat or running it. That's all Cam can bring at this point. Like AK said, he's 34 years old. Maybe if you fast forward or rewind 4 years ago when he was 28, maybe you can somehow find a little something with Cam Newton. But right now, guy hasn't played at all in 2 years now, and I would be hard pressed to want to bring somebody in like that. And also, Mitch, doesn't he want, like he said, I want to come in as a starter and I want no less than $5 million plus. And it's like, you're not getting that with like 4 weeks left in the season, 5 weeks left in the season, bud.
Now, let me.
Man,
now,
you want that money, you got to go talk to Ursay.
Hey,
That boy will pay you.
hey, thank you, Wally. We got 7 likes on the network. Appreciate you guys. Let's get that up. Let's get that up to 10. Thank you. And shout out to Earl Cole, man. Successful live stream in Survivor Series. And his favorite wrestler, CM Punk, is back. But other than that, what is needed to turn the Giants and the Jets season around? Both need a spark. So whoever
quarterback.
It's not. They don't just need a spark. They need a defibrillator unit at this point.
Oh,
They need an O-line. They need to start building in the trenches like we do. They need to build on the offensive and defensive side. They got something with Kayvon Thibodeau right now. Guy's leading in the top 5 in sacks. I think he's got 10.5. Not a lot of people are talking about it, but because of the team, because of look how they're playing, right? So, like, first of all, I think they need to definitely address O-line and quarterback for sure. And then they just got to build from there. But Daniel Jones is in the option. Evan Neal looks like a shell of himself. And then just guys all over the place aren't doing well for him. So,
Well, Giants, you can count them out.
oh yeah,
They're just done. Jets have a way better chance to turn their season around than the Giants do. Like, that's just my personal opinion. But what the Jets need to do is they just need to get a quarterback. I don't know. Listen, I understand we say they need a quarterback, but yet they have no line to protect the quarterback. So it kind of seems kind of stupid, you know. But that's really what you need. But I don't even give a shit if it was Tom Brady, the Jets would still suck because there's no O-line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I just there's nothing you can do, man. You just have to ride the waves at this point, bro. That's
Sucks, but
a real shitty part. I don't know how else to say it, man. But great stream last night.
yeah. It
Yeah.
was
You're more
great.
successful than them, so be happy.
Ouch.
So, yeah, Randy,
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, Randy, I forgot to say, welcome to the show. This is your first one all season, so thank you for being a part of this, man. And let's go back in the beginning for a little bit. I want to hear your good, bad, and ugly for the
shit.
last week. Good, bad, and ugly. I'm not going to go through every topic, but this is like the main one that we start off every show with.
Okay, and for somebody who doesn't know, like we're talking like it doesn't mean like one specific game. It means like just the whole NFL in general.
Yep, out of last week. Yep, you're
Out of
good.
all the games.
All the games from last week.
All the games, all the situations, Twitter interactions, whatever you want.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start with my good, and that's that the Eagles beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I was excited. I was over the moon. I did the game with my fellow RC reality check there, Mr. AK, and it was a hell of a game. Definitely kept us on our seats. At points, we were both asking each other, "What the hell are they doing?" But in the end, the good prevailed, and we got the dub. Our defense showed up in the second half, didn't allow that Kansas City Chiefs to score a single point. I love that. So that was definitely the good. For me, I guess the bad, I'll go the freaking Lions losing to the Packers, man. That one kind of gutted me, especially after the week prior that the Lions had versus the Bears and Goff threw those 3 interceptions and they still had an opportunity to come back. Now I understand it is the Bears, but this is also a division game too. So I thought, there's a good chance that the Lions could come back, and they sadly, the bad, they didn't, and they lost to, out of all teams, the Packers. So for me, that's the bad, and then the ugly. Shoot, where do I go with the ugly?
And
The
then
Giants. I guess the Giants beating the Commanders. I mean,
yeah, that works.
I mean, like as much as I've shit on Sam Howell, and AK's let me know that he's been better. I thought for sure that would have been a game that he would have definitely taken over, and I thought for sure that would have been a dub. And the fact that they lost with the ball in his hands at the very end and him throwing that pick, it's ugly. Our division minus us and that shitty team from Texas, it's pretty murky. So I guess that's gonna be my ugly.
All right, that's good. Sounds good. And then let's go to the very next topic here, which we had speaking of the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles released Derek Barnett. Where do you guys think he's going to go? Where do you
Grocery store.
Wawa.
Hey, Tyler and I love Wawa, and Tyler misses it.
I do miss my Wawa.
I have a funny feeling since the Dolphins lost what's his name there, the kid to the Achilles injury against the Jets, they're going to need an edge. So I have a feeling that he might go to the Dolphins, but I could see him ending up somewhere else. But for me, I say Dolphins.
Ooh, I know where he's going. Jacksonville.
Dougie
P.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think he's going to go to the Colts.
Saint Steichen. Okay.
Wouldn't Gannon be more of a logical choice? Because Steichen was offense.
Right.
Right.
I don't.
No, this is breaking news. Derek Barnett's now a running back. No.
I think the Colts need him. So.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And then Chris goes to Broncos.
He could easily start in Arizona,
though. Where's TRL? TRL, we got someone for you.
If you need a penalty.
You need a penalty. You need a 15-yard penalty? We got somebody for you.
So, I read something today, and it was quite poignant because I read it on the shitter while I was reading it about him, because he is shit. This kid has been in the league for 7 years.
Yeah.
He's only got 21 and a half sacks.
He has more penalties than sacks.
First round, 13, right?
Yes.
14.
13, 14, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Still fucking terrible. Terrible. Just get him off. I'm so
And
happy.
everybody said he was going to be the next Reggie White.
Dude, major disappointment. And listen, I don't even put that one on Howie. That is all Derek Barnett's fault. I don't know what the kid's mental problem was and why he couldn't get out of his own mind.
I think it's his attitude. Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
don't know,
I'm with
man,
you,
but I don't blame Barnett's non-success on Howie. Barnett did it to himself with those stupid ass penalties and shit. You know, I can't blame penalties on Howie.
Well, in a way, I guess you could say he did in a weird small sense. He did succeed. You know, he did help. He was a kind of a factor to help us get to the Super Bowl, and then to seal the Super Bowl, he
For
was the
sure.
coach.
Yeah.
So I guess in hindsight, if you want to look back at it, you know, he wasn't completely dog shit. There was moments where he did help us, but again, we remember what
That was his rookie year, dog.
And lately, it's penalties.
Now, you know what's sad about that, Randy? That was his rookie year.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Exactly.
Everything after that,
Was
dog shit.
downhill.
I mean, people were comparing him to Reggie White.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Wow.
That's so disrespectful.
Listen, I got so mad when they freaking was like, boy, he broke Reggie White's freaking sack record in college. You know how good he's gonna be? Like, dude, you all need to pump the brakes.
His own demise was himself.
So, Tyler,
He's another Mike Mamula.
said Tyler,
Say
where do you
that
have
3
Derek?
times fast.
No, I'm good. Tyler, where do you have Derek Barnett going?
I don't think there's many teams that are going to be after him. I think it could be Miami, as stated earlier, just due to the fact they did lose their one young edge rusher, so they could try and sign him for a piece to perhaps be a backup or maybe get some first team snaps. Who knows? Realistically, I think it's going to be more of a bottom barrel team. I could see Cardinals, maybe the Jets if they decide they need more help on their D line. Like, it's not going to be a very good team outside of the Dolphins.
No. Now, I got one. It's kind of shot in the dark. Houston Texans.
Mm.
Do you think the Texans with D'Amico Ryans?
I'd hate to say this, but you know what? I could see him going there and being the demise to that team, being that negative piece that just brings them all down. I think right now they have a lot going for themselves, and they got everybody buying in. And right now, I think if he went there, he would end up screwing them over. So no, I wouldn't want him going to the Texans.
I wouldn't want to, but I'm just like I said, it's a sign in the dark.
Honestly, Mitch, if I could see him going to the Dolphins, like even Tyler said, just because of Vic Fangio, look at like his style, like he wants those guys off the edge. And I bet you, if anything, he's looking in. If there's an opportunity for them to pick him up, he's got to look at himself in the mirror and go, "This is my last opportunity here, man. Like I got to prove myself and change the narrative." And what better than with a coach like Vic Fangio? So,
Ooh, I got another one that's a shot in the dark.
Go for it.
Only because they had an injury in the recent past. Pittsburgh.
it's so funny they came on my TV.
Right? Oh, see? The Matrix, dog. It's all linking in. They just lost who was it, Highsmith or their defensive end or somebody just recently, and who knows, you know, Pittsburgh's still in the run. So they could be looking at someone. Even Leonard could go there, in all honesty.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And you know what'd be funny?
team him up with TJ. Ooh.
You know what'd be funny? The Dallas Cowboys.
Tell us how to stop the brotherly shove.
We don't know how.
Oh, bro, I hope that happens because my Lotto would steamroll his ass and I would laugh my ass off.
Oh, and the penalties, yes.
Oh, man, dude, you know that'd be a brawl.
Yeah,
Howie's ultimate plan was to release Derek Barnett, convince the Cowboys to sign him so this way he can sabotage it for the entire.
Doesn't my Lotto
Like,
make him cry?
How he's standing there like this.
Yeah, doesn't my Lotto make Derek Barnett cry when
Yeah,
he
I bet
goes
he
up
does.
against him?
Remember he had personal reasons for 2 weeks before we released him, so maybe he was in a dark place crying. He's like, Milana just won't even let me pass for fun. It's like I paid him like $100. Like, can I just go by? And he's like, sure. All of a sudden, the fucker locked me out.
All right. So for the next thing, Randy, since you're new to the show, we started this like a couple weeks ago where we have this tier list and we rank the teams, all 32 teams from top to the bottom. So we have a tier list right here. And let me just grab that real quick. So this is from last week. So from last week, we have the Eagles at 1, Lions at 2, Ravens at 3, Chiefs at 4, Niners at 5, Cowboys at 6. Then we got the Dolphins, so on and so forth. So, yeah, if you guys see any adjustments that we should make here, let me know. And then at the end of the season, I'm going to put this on the Hardcore Sports Network Twitter, the community tab, everywhere, so we can get everyone's feedback at the end of the season.
Well, you got to drop the Detroit and Kansas City lower.
Okay.
And the Seahawks.
So who takes
I'd bring
the
the
Detroit
Browns up.
spot?
Move the Browns up. I'd move the Browns up.
You got to move Baltimore right behind
up?
the Eagle. Yeah, the Baltimore and San Fran.
So like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dallas too.
And then you got to do Dallas too.
There you go.
Like,
yep.
And then I think Randy said Seattle, right? You said Seattle?
Yeah, I would replace Seattle with the Browns just because they won versus they didn't.
So you got the Browns making a huge jump without Deshaun Watson. So you're going to them over the Texans, over the Bills, Vikings, Buccaneers, Broncos, and Bengals?
I would have them right in front of the Vikings.
Okay, so you would go like this?
Yeah, like they're on the cusp of like being right behind the Bills, because like this weekend obviously makes a lot for whether the Bills will be there, and if not, if they fall down, they'll be 500, so they'll have to go down, right? So depending, but this is pretty good.
Yeah. AK, do you see any adjustments here? Because I know every
Oh yeah,
single
no.
week-
Washington needs to drop. Chargers
Yeah.
need to drop.
Okay.
The Broncos need to crazy move up.
So do you have them ahead of the Vikings? Because
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the Vikings won, right?
no, the Vikings lost to the
Oh,
Broncos.
They
yeah,
lost.
no, they did.
Yeah, you got to have the Vikings and the Broncos there.
Yep. So that's where that goes.
So where should I
Bengals lost. Washington needs to.
Go
Wait.
down.
Washington lost. Chargers lost. LA lost. Did the Colts lose?
Did the Colts win?
I'll look it up.
I thought they won.
Well,
thought the Colts
I
won.
just. I don't
Colts
have it in
won?
front
I'll
of me.
just look
Did they?
just to be safe.
All right,
Let me
so
look.
put the Colts above Washington,
Okay. So whoop.
behind the
And
Bengals. Did the Bengals win or lose?
I think they lost. All right, let me pull it up just to be safe. Let me go.
Bengals
know-
lost to the
I know
Ravens.
Tampa lost.
I'm looking it up.
All right, so the Colts go behind the Broncos.
All right, hold
That's
on.
midweek.
The Colts were on a bye.
Colts are on a
Colts-
bye. Yeah.
Well,
So
then
the-
wrong.
go back down where they belong. Go back.
So okay, where do you want the
That's why I asked, because I didn't know.
Okay, so who should drop? Commanders? Where do you want them to
Well,
go?
first off, put the Colts back down. Put the Colts back down in front of Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay. So Tampa lost. Bengals lost.
Yeah.
Washington lost. Chargers lost. LA lost. None of those need to change. Packers definitely need to move up behind the Broncos.
The Broncos, that big of a
Yes.
leap?
They've
All right.
dude, they've won 2 straight.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
definitely there.
The Broncos haven't they won like 5 or 4 in a row or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Love has won 2 straight now. Drop Washington, Chargers, and LA down to the next one.
Okay, so Washington, Chargers, and Rams like that.
Yeah.
The Saints had to be above
The
at
Patriots.
least at least the Patriots.
Okay. So we
Right.
can switch that around. How'd the Falcons do? How did
Lost, didn't
Tennessee
they?
do?
So I'm looking
Tennessee
at the
Tennessee lost.
Tennessee lost to the
also, they can
Jaguars.
stay there.
So for the Falcons, they had a bye.
Were they on a
Okay.
bye?
They had a bye.
And I'm not worried about any teams below 26 because they're all out anyway. So they can just stay where they're at. No reason to move them around.
But what about the Raiders?
What about them?
I don't know.
Didn't
Are they out of contention or not?
I actually don't know.
They're 5-6. They're 5-6.
What's the records above them?
I don't know. I was not looking. I just went to their
Oh,
page.
sorry.
No,
hey,
you're good.
Vic,
I can go
hey
to sleep.
Vic, Pittsburgh lower. So
Pittsburgh lower? Why? They won.
They have Denver in front of them, AK, and then the KC's ahead of them. 7-3. So 7-3 KC, Denver 5-5, Las Vegas 5-6, Chargers 4-6.
Well, actually, they do have a chance then.
Yeah, I guess they do. Yeah,
Slim to none, but they got a chance.
it's small. Yeah,
So,
Well,
Slim.
then
Hey,
you know
man.
what? Show my boys some respect. And
wait, Steelers lost?
oh
they
yeah, that's
lost.
right. They played Green Bay. They lost. You're right.
No, they
you're
lost
right,
to the
you're right.
Browns. They lost to the Browns.
yeah. It was
No, they lost to the
13-10.
Browns.
13-10.
Or yeah, Browns. Sorry, 13-10. Yep, you're right. So they do have to drop behind Houston.
I mean, Tennessee probably could go to the bottom too. They're 3-7. They're probably done.
Yeah, you can drop them down.
Behind the Raiders, or
Thank you, Vic. Appreciate that,
like-
sir.
Like with the Falcons and the like in between the Falcons and the Giants, or not the Falcons. Why am I saying that? The Cardinals. Sorry.
between the Colonels and the Giants, so like right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
The Bills
Man.
won, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah.
The Bills lost, right?
They
No,
beat
they
the
won.
Jets.
They
beat
won.
the Jets.
31-10 or
So,
something.
so move the Bills ahead of the Steelers too.
They
Okay.
beat the Jets 32-6.
No, that's right.
That's what it was. 32-6.
Yep. So move them ahead of the Steelers too. They can chill there at 13. That's okay.
Wow, Miami's 8-3, Buffalo 6-5, Jets 4-7 now, and New England 2-8. New England's 2-8.
Wouldn't you have Jacksonville
move New
above
England down.
Miami?
Move New England down, by the way, because once they lose today, they are completely out.
Ouch.
So where would you have them behind the Raiders?
There is no order. Just drop them.
Yeah, wherever.
There's no order, just drop them.
Ow, 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 ow. All right, I'm okay
Would you
with
have
that.
Jacksonville above Miami? They're both 7-3.
No, Miami's 8-3. They won.
Oh, that's right, because it's Friday.
Yeah,
Jacksonville just didn't play yet.
yeah, exactly.
Miami won on a Friday. Let that sink
They
in.
won on a Black Friday. I forgot it was the first game ever in Black Friday. Leave me alone.
And apparently it won't be the last either. They like the
Wait,
numbers. So they're gonna do it
Seattle
again.
lost, didn't they?
Yeah,
Seattle
So-
lost.
So move the Texans and the Bills above them. There you go. But see, I don't like that. Now drop Seattle and put the Steelers in front of them.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like Seattle being in front. There we go.
shit. I would. No, that's good.
All
That's
right.
good.
I think I
That's
like
good
it.
now.
The fact that the Eagles are going to be up there for the rest of the year. It looks. Ah, man.
I don't like the Dallas Cowboys up there.
I know. I feel sick right now.
Tyler, how do you feel about this?
Is he even in here?
He liked it so much. He's
Oh, I
signed.
died about 15 minutes ago
Oh.
because I still have to realize that my wonderful Derek Barnett is never coming back.
Poor guy.
Oh, it's kind of like you in Fortnite. That bad.
Drop him to where, Vic?
Derek Barnett.
Drop him to where, Vic?
Drop
We'll let
him.
Vic.
Drops the Cowboys all the way down.
He's got the Cowboys.
This one's gonna be Vic's doing. Where do we drop him, Vic?
I kind of would like to
You're not
see
Vic. This is Vic's time.
the Texans in front of Jacksonville. I know it's a minor upgrade, but I do feel like they are the better overall team than Jacksonville as of right now.
Put him behind the Lions, he said.
All right.
That's fair because the Lions have beat more proven teams. I'll give you that.
Then you
Yeah,
can
like
put the
BKZ.
works.
I'll give you that.
All right. So Tyler wants this.
That's fine.
Nick's right.
I like CJ, man.
Nick's right on that.
He's a beast.
They're
Nick's
all-
made me
they're
feel a
all-
little bit better.
Their losses came. Their 3 losses came against teams better with a better record. So yeah.
Shout out to D'Amico Ryans, man.
Yeah, he's
He's
coaching a hell of a game.
He is turning around the Texans, bro.
Shout out CJ Stroud too. He's
Yeah.
showing that just because I'm a rookie don't mean I can't be talked about. It's like,
Amazing job, bro.
crazy.
Amazing job. And no lie, man, their
Collins,
defensive coordinator.
L, Noah Brown, if somebody
Yeah.
would have told you those wide receiver names at the beginning of the year, you would have laughed and said, "There's no way." It's like he's making them look like freaking perennial All Pros.
And not just that, man, but their defensive coordinator, I forget his name, because I just learned it like last week. Yeah, he definitely should be a head coaching candidate coming up this season, man. He's done a wonderful job down there with those Texans. That defense is nice.
Matt
I don't
Burke,
know.
Yeah, Matt Burke. Yeah. He's
I
doing
don't-
one hell of a job.
I don't know if this is a
20
hot
years.
take. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I can see the Bengals drop even more to the bottom tier.
Well, they just lost Joe Burrow for the year, so yeah.
yeah,
Not
same.
a hot
Okay.
take. They got Brownie as a quarterback.
That's a reality check, dumbass.
Halftime. It's not a hot take.
Not a hot take. It's a
Hey.
Bengals are ass.
Ever since WWE gave AK a shout out by saying reality check.
Wait, what?
WWE, that's the Memphis move. It's called the reality check. So I was like, oh, wow, AK, they shouted you out.
Mine first.
No.
I know.
Oh, he's up there definitely.
Huh?
Is that rookie of the year? Or?
Yeah, I think he meant rookie of the year. Or Rockies of the year. I don't know.
Rookie of the
Man,
year.
who would have ever thought that Sam Howell would be leading in passing yards? Woof! Yeah.
Right.
Drop that head there next shift.
Time for the Immaculate Grid.
No. Unless you want to do it. Unless you want to do it. I'll bring
Dan
one up.
Orlovsky was always good enough for one game or two, so I guess.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, damn.
No, you know what? If this kid keeps going the way he's going, bro, he's going to have 4,000 yards. He's going to have 35 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. That's really fucking good for a rookie.
You know, it's the
Alright.
funny part though, is the fact that he's number one, but he's got no wide receivers in the top 10 in receiving yards.
Hey,
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Tyler
It's
said we should do this.
all over
Not
the
me.
He's
Tyler,
just all over the place.
yeah, Tyler said we should do this, not me.
That's not a bad thing.
So if Tyler, if you guys
That's
don't
what
wanna
I'm
do
saying.
this, blame Tyler.
He distributes it evenly. Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Eric Bieniemy and his ability to
Oh, god damn it. This shit again?
It's Tyler.
We're not
the hell is
listen.
this?
All right, listen.
if I knew this
we
was here,
are-
I would have not came on.
I am putting my foot down. You get one or the other. Trivia or this.
All
There is
right.
no-
What the hell?
No.
That's Tyler.
It's
Tyler.
like
not
for the
me.
Colts, it has to be somebody who played for the Colts and the Falcons, and then it has to be
All right. Let's just go to the pick 'em.
You can alternate. I don't mind you alternating. every other week, one or the
Oh
other.
That's
boy, I
the
can't wait to
premise
start
of
off
what we
next
do
week's
in
show with
NBA.
the Immaculate Grid.
Okay, we'll start that off next week.
That was a joke.
That's fine.
All right.
Is
So
that not what we do on the NBA show, Mitch? That last thing, like the
we stopped. I
plays for this
stopped
team
that
and
because
then-
Blaze would give me a headache on that. So I
Yeah.
stopped that.
that segment was giving me a headache. So
Yeah, we stopped that.
Randy said, if I knew you were doing this, I would have been out.
well,
Right.
it's so fucking hard to remember certain players that played for certain teams throughout their whole
It
entire
really
life. It's
is,
like
man.
you get really confused after a while.
All right,
And it's all
let's-
based off points. So the player with the lesser name gets the higher points. So if it's like if you said MJ, well, everybody says MJ for this or that. So it has to be somebody that nobody really heard of or thought of, like a Tony Kukoc.
And it
or-
really sucks too when you got motherfuckers out there like Ryan Fitzpatrick who's played for 17 fucking teams. So you got to figure out which of those 17 it was.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, Tyler, see what you did?
But I digress.
All right.
I regret nothing.
All
Got
right.
you.
The Saints or the Falcons?
Browns.
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 Whoa,
That's
bro.
not even an option.
He's like, I don't even
I'm making it
Browns.
option.
The
Like
Browns
Browns.
are going to come into
Stop.
the stadium and take over the game.
See, kids, this is why you don't do drugs.
No, this is why you have to do drugs, because you have to watch stupid shit like this one. Who's
Who's
ever watching this game just lost brain
Saints or
cells.
Browns. That's why you don't do drugs.
All right.
I got the Saints. I don't trust the Falcons coach or their quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, and they're going with Desmond Ritter this week, aren't they? Instead of Heineke.
Yeah.
No Heine? Oh.
No.
No Heine.
Oh, what are you, Earl Cole calling wrestling? Hi, knee.
No Heine.
Fresh out of Heine.
All right.
Damn.
Okay.
Saints.
No wonder he's so mad.
Is
He gets
everyone?
no Heine.
I can hate you.
Sorry, man. Somebody's got to keep it fresh.
All right. Tyler, who you got?
Excellent question. Let me pull up my fantasy app and see what I picked.
And
Oh,
by
wow.
I
the way,
believe I picked the
Aaron
Saints.
Rodgers joins team full time to continue rehab from torn Achilles, and he hopes to return late this season. Breaking news.
I just said that. Like, no, I mean not the alert.
Oh.
That was good.
Excuse me,
Breaking
I'm
news:
calling
Aaron
with the
Rodgers
Atlanta
is
Falcons.
taken to the blue tent after 2 snaps of returning.
Not even. Breaking news: Aaron
Not
Rodgers
even.
drops back in warm up and has to head to the blue tent.
All right, so Tyler, who you got?
I apparently have the Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh.
Is that the other guy? Is that? Are you the lone wolf here? Because AK is known just to pick those weird picks, and he gets them right.
No,
You're coming from the only guy who got the Giants guess right from last week.
I wasn't on the show last week.
Or you think you picked them?
I probably wouldn't have.
Tyler didn't text me at all. I was happy. I told him. I was like, yo, the Giants won. He's like, no fucking
Man, this is a
way.
real shitty game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Damn you, Madden. I'm gonna go with the New Orleans Saints here, man.
All right, so Tyler's the lone wolf here.
Yeah.
Randy, who'd you pick?
Saints.
Who the fuck else is up there?
The Browns.
I took the Browns.
Browns, obviously.
I didn't know.
Are
took
you
the-
okay? Are you having a stroke right now? Like,
I'm thinking about it because I'm like, this game sucks.
Wait, you're thinking about it. What, you can decide if you want to have one or not? You're like, no,
You
I'm
haven't
gonna
decided?
have one.
wait, no one told me you can decide if you want one. That was
Yeah, you
never
can
in the
decide.
conversation.
Yeah, you can decide if you want one or not.
Next time I see someone, I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, good choice to pick it today, man. Good one.
right.
They
Next
picked
game.
that day.
Next game.
They need to
Steelers-
have it.
Next game. Steelers Bengals. Tyler, who you got? We're going Snake.
I have the Steelers.
All right. Randy, who you got?
Oh man. I'm going Bengals.
Okay.
Okay.
AK.
I'm going the complete opposite. Just because I'm wearing the Kellers don't mean I'm stupid. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Kellers.
So
Don't make fun of the
Kellers.
way I say Kellers.
It's
It's an East Coast thing. I
Kellers.
can't help it.
all right.
It's
Halftime.
very
Are you,
easy.
halftime. Are you going for the Jets?
I'm once again. Here's a fucking bad game because they both need a quarterback. I got the Steelers on this one now. Brownie's not going to cut the mustard.
I'm going with the Steelers. No.
Well, he's not supposed to cut mustard. He's supposed to, throw the football. So
And anyways, he's a brownie. It'd be whipped cream.
No one's a lone wolf.
Who
We all.
puts mustard on a brownie? That's just fucking weird.
Randy's the lone wolf because he picked the goddamn.
Bengals.
No.
Browns.
I got the
All right.
Browns.
He's got the Bengals.
Panthers.
Oh,
and
this
Titans.
one.
And then halftime's going with the Cowboys on this one.
Could this be our first tie this year?
Oh, that would
We
be
really
fun.
have a tie this year?
No,
No one had a tie.
Oh wow.
could be the first time.
I'm going to tie.
He going for tie.
Can he do that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that was part of the
No,
rules.
we have the right to tie. We have a
Is
right
that
to
part of the
tie.
rules?
we have to go. We'll have to find the rule book. We have to dust it off to find it.
Right?
Come on,
Like,
shit. You just said tie. Blow off the book. Are we allowed ties?
I forget if I put that in the rule book or not.
We didn't.
No, I got
put
the
that in
Titans. I got
Hardcore
Titans.
Sports Addendum. Oh no.
Anyone going Carolina?
I am.
Tyler, are you going?
No.
I'm going Carolina all the way, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Freaking go.
Let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go.
Go. Let's freaking
Go.
go.
Go. Go. Let's freaking go.
I have nightmares because of that fucking video. I hope you guys know that.
What the hell is going on?
All right.
We're all choosing to have strokes at the same time.
Halftime. Are you going with the Cowboys here?
I'm going Tennessee.
The
These teams suck.
Cowboys. What the fuck are you talking about?
No,
Oh, you
he
think
picked
Calgary
the Browns.
Stampeders?
He picked the
Dude,
Browns.
seriously, I am too high for this kind of talk. Don't fuck me up now.
What's up, Almighty?
Almighty, how's it going? All right. Halftime. You going with?
Tennessee.
I'm going Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Bronx. Oh my God.
What?
Broncos or Colts? I mean, not the Broncos. either. The Broncos.
Oh, right.
My God.
I done fucked everybody's head
What
up.
are you guys doing?
Fucking done. I
Can
hate
you
all.
call yourselves
Jesus
professionals?
Ah!
What is going on right now?
Tyler will be texting me later. He'll be like, yo, how
We
you
might as well just fucking call this. Never mind.
Tyler, you
Hey,
better
man.
not be texting me that.
Sorry, hold on, I need a minute.
Tampa Bay or Indianapolis. My God.
Who's going Buccaneers?
I'll take the
Wait,
Tampa Bay
How's the Colts the
Broncos.
favorite here? What?
Huh?
I'll take the Tampa Bay Broncos.
Wait, has the Colts ever been? They've been a favorite this whole week.
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like I'm going with the Buccaneers.
So, yeah, I'm going with Tampa.
I'm going with Colts.
Colts.
All right, I'll go with the Tampa Bay Broncos. All right. Wait,
Oh, God.
Tyler, who you going with?
The Bucks.
It's the Broncos to you.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
All right, Patriots, Giants.
Ooh.
So this is where Bill Belichick gets fired because New York is gonna beat him, and
This is the game that broke.
that'll be the end of it. So yeah, this is the only time you'll see me pick them, like probably ever. So I'm going
Probably ever.
probably ever. They're just trash, man. The Patriots need to fix themselves.
Halftime. Who you got?
And they announced they're going back Jones today too. So
I got the Giants. Patriots are so they need to blow that team up and restart all over.
God, dude, they're gonna end up with 5 wins, and I'm gonna look fucking genius.
I got Tommy DeVito and the New York freaking Giants, baby.
I'm going to the Patriots. There's no way I'm ever going with the.
answer, fucker.
Huh? I said Tyler. Who you
Going to
got?
New England Patriots.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Jaguars.
This is gonna be a good game, man.
Yeah.
Really good game.
Do I get this?
Unfortunately, not for Jacksonville, Houston.
Ooh, I get this game too. Nice.
I got Jacksonville.
I got the Texans.
I got the Texans. Giants by 55.
Everybody picked the Texans?
Oh, look, there's
Whoa,
two
man.
different reality check.
CJ's gonna be on the sideline going, I caught sunshine on a cloudy day.
All right. Tyler, who you got?
Texans.
I'm the lone wolf. Damn.
Oh, all right.
No, I picked
What?
them.
No, I
No,
thought you were Texans.
No, Randy did.
Yeah.
Randy picked the Texans.
No.
Yeah.
No, I picked.
Randy picked the Texans. We all picked the Texans by halftime. He went Jacksonville.
Yeah, I went Jacksonville.
Oh.
There you go, bro.
I
Finally, the Browns.
Hey, there they are.
The two most talked about teams who weren't even fucking up there, finally.
Who you guys got?
I got the Browns.
I got the Browns.
I got
And
the
when I say I
Browns.
got the Browns, I don't mean Stains. I mean the Browns, as in Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland. This is
I
for
have
you.
the Broncos.
Tyler, you did not.
Oh,
Tyler
I did.
just coming in like,
All right. Now, why do you guys think Cleveland's going to win? Honestly.
Their defense.
It doesn't matter what you think.
For that one, you're muted.
wow.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
You're damn straight.
Tyler, I will mute you unless you say I'm better than you in Fortnite.
Fuck you.
And then you're muted. Then you're muted. All right. All right, Tyler, you have anything to say now? Tyler?
Poop.
What? People order our patties?
No, the Browns. He
Correct.
picked the Browns.
No, he was talking SpongeBob. No, because he originally picked the Broncos.
Right.
All right. AK, who you got?
Broncos.
Am I the only one who? No, I'm not.
No.
Rams, Cardinals. I got the Rams.
Does anybody pick the Cardinals? Speak now, or forever hold your peace.
I'm picking the Cardinals.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.
I got the Cardinals. No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
me
I got the
too.
Rams. Am I the only one who got the Rams? Oh, Vic picked the Rams. Finally, the Jewish lone wolf. Finally.
Wait, why are you the lone wolf?
He's
Wait,
been waiting for that forever.
I picked the Rams.
no, you didn't. You picked the Cardinals.
No, I picked the Rams.
No,
Can we
you
take the woof away? The woof did not just happen.
Put it in reverse.
Wait.
Ooh, ow.
Wait, Tyler, who'd you pick?
I picked the Rams.
It doesn't matter who you pick.
Ah.
All right.
See, if you would have originally fallen with your plan and muted him, you wouldn't have had that problem now, would you, Mitch?
If I knew him anyways, it would be like whatever. Chiefs,
I cannot.
Raiders.
You just dropped the ball. It's okay.
Do you even have to ask Mitch?
Don't be rude.
We're taking the Chiefs.
You never know. You never know. Tyler might pull the Raiders.
I have to do a coin flip to see if I do that or not.
All right. Where's your coin flip?
You what?
All right, I did the coin flip.
And?
I'm going with the Chiefs.
All right.
Wrong.
What?
I love whoever has the soundboard.
I love how you just asked one person.
No, no, because Randy's like we all going with the Chiefs.
How
So
did you say that?
in the beginning.
I said it at the beginning, but I wasn't speaking for everybody. I just assumed.
Yeah, you just jumped to conclusions, man.
Yeah.
AK, you going with the Raiders then?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm going to Kansas City.
We got a lone wolf here.
Do we?
AK's going Raiders.
Oh.
Did anyone actually hear that Taurus was? All right. Are we all going Eagles here?
Well, yeah.
Well,
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So
yeah,
halftime.
The Bills? I'm taking the Bills. No, I was kidding.
Halftime, you going with the Bills?
No, going Eagles.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
The Madden curse is real, dog, and they're about to see.
All
Right?
That's really messed up. I really think there is a Madden curse.
No shit. We've been saying it for years.
Every year.
There's also
whoever's on there.
it's
There's
the one that
also
ended Antonio Brown's career.
There's also a Chunky's Campbell curse too.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going? Ravens, Chargers.
Ravens.
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 Okay.
Yeah, no, you can't fool me 6 times, Ravens.
Monday Night Football. Bears, Vikings. I'll be watching the
Very
Sixers.
high when Amazon Prime.
It's not even on Amazon Prime.
It seems like an Amazon Prime kind of match.
Yeah. Who you guys got? I got. Who you guys got?
Soda.
Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh,
I'm going Minnesota.
Emotional damage.
This game's gonna take some brain cells. I'll never get them back. I'm going Minnesota Vikings.
All right. So with that being said, we're done with the pick'ems. We're done. This morning show has concluded. So if you guys have anything to say before we close it out here, floor is yours. And Chris will go to Chicago Bears. Okay. So, no one got anything to say? Not even you,
No.
Tyler?
Great seeing you
Why
guys.
do you assume
I
I have
hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys got to spend it with family and friends and enjoyed yourselves. And appreciate you guys for joining us on this beautiful Sunday morning. And hope all your teams win.
Unless you're the Bills.
Yes.
Unless you're the Bills.
Well, that's just common sense.
Yeah. All right, guys. What?
I do have something to say.
Hold on. Go for it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's
Let's
go. Let's
go.
freaking go.
Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
freaking go. Let's
Go,
go.
go.
Let's go.
You guys know that's the video I'm
Let's
using.
freaking go.
Hey, guys. Catch you all later. Have a good one.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's free.